In this lecture, we are going to create a key for our project and get an output file from it as well. First, I'm going to tell you what a key is and what it is used for. Note that when you are going to get output from your project and create your final application, you will need a key. And be careful not to lose your project key. For example, imagine that you have published your application by version 1 on Google Play, and now you want to publish version 2 of the same application. It's here that you will need the key, and without the project key, you will have difficulties doing this. Okay, now let's go create a key for our project and get an output file from the project as well. To do this, I go to the Build menu and click on Generate Signed APK. You see that the Generate Signed APK window opens up. I click on Next. The key store path section shows the location for our project key, and by default it is empty. Note that if you want to create a new key for your project, you must click on Create New. But if you have already created your key, you must click on Choose Existing and add the key that already exists to your key store path. Okay, I want to create a new key, so I click on Create New. You see that the new key store window opens up. In the key store path section, I set the location for storing my key. I click on the ellipsis button and select desktop as the location for storing my key. I also enter a name for my key. For example, I set its name to Toolbar. And I click on OK. In the password section, I enter a password for my key. And I confirm the password by entering it again in the confirm field. Now in the alias section, I select a nickname for my key. For example, I enter Toolbar app. And I enter a password for Toolbar app as well and confirm it. In the validity section, you see the expiration date for our key, which is after 25 years by default, but you can increase or decrease this value. In the certificate section, you enter your own information. Here we have first and last name, organizational unit, organization, city or locality, state or province, and country code. I enter some values in these fields. And finally, I click on OK. You see that my key is now stored inside the key store path. I click on the next button. In the APK destination folder section, I'm going to set the location for storing my APK file. I click on the ellipsis button and select desktop as the location to store my APK file. Build type specifies the type of our application. Selecting debug from this list results in a beta version of our application, and selecting release results in the final version of our application. So I select release and then click on finish. And then I wait until Android Studio creates my output file. Alright, the output file is successfully created, and now I go to desktop. Here on desktop, you can see the key file for the project stored with the JKS extension, as well as the APK output file for the application. You see that we easily created a key for our application and also got an output from our project. Now you can transfer the APK file to your Android device and install and run the application on the device.